Wow, who would have thought the New York Yankees in big 2025 were going to allow players to grow beards? Now, it's a well known fact that the New York Yankees have always required players who get acquired or signed in free agency that they must shave their beard. No matter what, they must shave it. But now, it seems like Hal Steinbrenner has changed his mind and said, you know what, we're going to allow, players get well groomed beards. It can't be messy, no Marsh type beards, nothing crazy, no Justin Turner type beards. It has to be well groomed. But the thing is, the New York Yankees, why are they ruining tradition? Now you might be saying, "Oh, you're an old head. Look at me. Am I an old head? Have I been watching since the 80s?" No. But I actually have a problem with ruining this tradition because the New York Yankees have done nothing in the past 15 years to absolutely warrant them to end a tradition. I actually really like when teams that have traditions, and now the New York Yankees are coming out and ruining this tradition. No need to do this. A prime example would be in soccer in Mexico, right? We see a team called Chivas have all Mexican teams. Now, they have been not the best team in the past, 5, 6 years. They've been a decent competitive team, but they never end up being that great because all they use is Mexican players because they're from the Mexican League. Now, they don't end that tradition because they actually have the backbone to keep doing that because that's always been the thing with that team since it's been created. They always use Mexican players. Even if they're last place, they will not change that. They will go out and buy Mexican players only. Now, the New York Yankees have not won a World Series in 15 years. Just got embarrassed in the World Series because all the Dodgers had to do was put the ball in play. They literally got gentlemen swept. And now they get rewarded with the beards being allowed. That's absolutely just grinding my gears because if it meant that much for the New York Yankees to actually get beards, they should have won the World Series. Or this year, Hal Steinbrenner could have came out and said, you know what, if the New York Yankees win a World Series or the next time they win a World Series, we'll allow beards. What gives the players an incentive to perform even better. But instead, he just said, you know what, out of nowhere, oh, I've talked to some former players, I've talked to players now, you know what, well-groomed beards will be allowed. That just shows the backbone this organization has had. They let go of Juan Soto over 5 million. Over 5 million. You couldn't have given them 10 more million? Couldn't have done that. You swear like you're not the team that's bringing in the most revenue in the league, and you lose your best player, destroyed in the World Series, cheaped out all offseason, and now you're allowing beards. George Steinbrenner must be absolutely fuming in his grave because his team's not winning and he's not even, and he's just ruined the tradition that he's implemented, having clean, nice shaved guys. Now, the New York Yankees, they asked Hal Steinbrenner, "Oh, what do you think your father would think about this tradition being ruined?" And he said, "Oh, my father just wants to win." Well, for the past 15 years, Hal, you've been a loser. You've been a loser. So yeah, your father would be absolutely pissed because you failed to lose in the past 15 years and now you've ruined the Yankee tradition. There's nothing wrong with players having to shave. It's not like they're getting paid minimum wage. They're getting paid millions of dollars. Give me 300 million and I'll shave my beard. I understand I don't have one, but if I had one, I would shave it. You signed Justin Turner for, let's say, 1 year, 5 million. He's shaving his beard. You know why? Because the Yankees have had merit. They have respect. And ever since the last 15 years, you've been nothing but a joke because we're the top 3 payroll year after year. And then all of a sudden you want to cheap out and you still have yet to win a World Series. If you'd have won the World Series and you cheap out, I'd be like, you know what? You gave me a ring. But instead, you're treating the championship series in the AL like the World Series. You say, "Oh, it was a success last year," as if you didn't lose in 5 games to the Dodgers, and the Dodgers went out and got 2 Cy Young caliber pitchers in free agency. That's where we're at right now. But I mean, the only way I'll actually find this acceptable is if these two guys sign. If the New York Yankees next year come out and give me Vladimir Guerrero and Kyle Tucker in free agency, and they've allowed beards, even if they don't win this year, next year I'd be a lot more confident seeing instead of Cody Bellinger, Kyle Tucker out there in the outfield, and instead of Goldschmidt or whatever bum we throw out in third base, if it's DJ LeMahieu, Oswaldo Cabrera, instead I see Vladimir Guerrero, then we're talking. Then I'll let it slide. But the thing is, I absolutely need the New York Yankees to get it together, because they're not winning and they're not following tradition. There's nothing wrong with tradition in sports. Even if you get a little bit of hate, it doesn't matter. You don't think those fans in Mexico don't cry out for them to break the tradition to end up winning a championship? But the thing is, even if they win a championship, they keep it all Mexicans. There's not a problem, with tradition. In Spain also there's a team, Athletic Bilbao. Also, they keep it all Spanish players. It's a tradition of the club. There's nothing wrong with that. And the Yankees had literally one of the only traditions in baseball left, and that was no beards. It was a small little thing. It wasn't, oh, we only get American-born players. Oh, we only get a certain type of players. All this. No. It was just shave your beard. Anybody can play, but just shave your beard. And now they've ruined it. They've ruined it. And you might be saying, oh, you're talking like an old kid. Well, it's just I value tradition. And if you're not winning, at least value the tradition. That's my simple little thing here. If you're not going to win, value tradition. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos. Leave a comment down below what you think about the Yankees letting beards grow out. Personally, I would have put an incentive, at least if you're planning on doing this, be like, oh, you know what? Hal Steinbrenner comes out and says, you know what? The New York Yankees win the World Series. We'll allow beards. Something like that. Not just straight off the bat. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep beards so we have Devin Williams and Cody Bellinger happy. Like, come on. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.